Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of Burst Wars, a new series where we challenge people to push the limits of their specializations to the max so that we can rank the burst potential of all DPS specs in the game at a given moment in time. We've challenged hundreds of players across Azeroth to a simple duel, asking them only to burst their opponent as hard as possible without using items or consumables. We timed these duels to the millisecond, starting the clock only once damage was taken. What you will be seeing in the following video is the cream of the crop. Out of the hundreds of participants, we've featured only the top data point in each spec to represent the burst potential to the world. There are 24 DPS specs in the game, and we'll be ranking them from lowest to highest in that order. So whenever it is you see your spec in the video, you will unfortunately know that it has been eliminated from the countdown. There are a couple factors to consider before we begin. Firstly, I want to be clear that we'll be measuring burst in a world PvP setting on the same mail-wearing target, myself. We fully acknowledge that this test is heavily affected by eye level, but that's okay, because in episode 2 we'll be doing the same test but using the PvP templates in a wargames environment. Please understand this video is a simple, fun experiment and nothing more. Take it for what it's worth. I also want to thank everyone for their time and energy in helping to make this video a reality. It was truly a pleasure getting to work with you all. Which spec will reign supreme in today's challenge? Let's find out. Well, thank you very much for your time, ladies and gentlemen. This now completes Episode 1 of Burst Wars World PvP Edition. As you can see, we got some pretty nutty results, met a lot of cool people, and had a blast min-maxing the specs. Once again, please interpret the results of this video however you see fit. We tried our very best to get the highest quality players possible and ensure consistency throughout the testing process. So I'm curious what you guys think at this point. Did you expect the specs to pan out this way? What surprised you and what didn't? Do you know how some of these players were able to achieve these results, especially the sub-rogue at the end there? Do you think you can do better? Well, put your money where your meter is and sign up for Episode 2. Putting this all together took a lot of hard work and dedication, so if you could be so kind to comment, rate, and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks again for your time, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. No balls, you won't. You won't. Nope. No way. No balls. Nada. Alright, I'll give you 1,000 gold, come on, just click it.